Wendy here from Wendy's Craft Den, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Now then, I know I did one of these. This is, by the way, the first. Right, here we are. I did say the other day when I did this board that I do have a few ideas in my head of what I can do. Now, I thought I'd done one, but well, I had, but it's a Welsh one, I'm sorry. So I shall do a different one now. So we can count this as our first project of Blackberry Beauty Suite. Very easy cards, not much to do really, but I'm going to show you how to put an insert in. Oh, sorry, I'm going to try and show you how to put an insert in. Right, now that I've cut this, put me to the exact top of the card. And now if I can find my ruler, woolly ruler, oh, there it is. Do you know, it's always in the same place, and I forget where it is. Right, so this is 6 inches, 15 centimetres by 5 1/8, 13 centimetres. Might be easy. I still can't figure these dots out, but there we are, never mind. Right, so like I said, 15 by 30, and the card is exactly the same size. Now, usually what happens is that we do a bit of matting and layering, but I don't want to do that today. I want to keep this beautiful card, beautiful paper, DSP, Designer Series paper, be the main focus of the day. Obviously, make sure as well that your card is the right way round, and it's not playing silly things with me, with you rather. There we go. Oh, so you can see, is that it? Good, but now then as always, I forget to bring my dimensionals. Now, some of your help as well, please, if you will. I've done this now, okay, and I know it stands out like a sore thumb, as they say, but if anybody, please, can come up with a colour that I can colour this white in so it's not so white, then I will be very happy. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the dimensionals on the back. I try to put some in each corner and, you know, bit in the middle sort of thing, so that it doesn't get too squished then when it goes through the post. Right. Oh, you see it? The problem is, my dears, is when you start putting dimensionals down, well, that's it. You're hooked. No, it's very difficult to know when, you know, when you've got enough. I hope that first shot wasn't me out of camera. It probably was now. Oh, sorry. That's all I did was I glued this piece of card onto this stick. Now, don't worry about that little bit there. We can cut all that off later on. Right, just taking the dimensionals, and I will not. No, I won't put them on yet because I've got another thing to do. Right, now then, the lining. I have cut this. This is a piece of copy paper. Nothing, you know, scientific or spooky or anything like that. I just cut, spooky, you know what I mean. I've cut a piece of this paper in exactly the same size as the cards. Well, when I say the size of the card, I mean the size, all of this. See? Now I'm thinking, oh, look, yeah, that looks great. But when you put it in, oh, look at that, it sticks out. But I did it the right size. So what you do is, obviously, after that, you need to take, I usually take 1 centimetre off the sides and off the bottom. Oh, I cleared this floor the other day. Right. Now that we've cut it down, if you start off with a piece of paper, lining paper, like I did. Then offer it up. You say, no, I don't want that. Then fold it in half and cut 1 centimetre. So you need to cut is 1 centimetre. Can you see what's happening? It's given us more or less a perfect thingamajigs to go around there. Right, now then, what I haven't done, now I'm going to do this before I put it in the cards. Now this is going in the card like that. So I need to put this little birdie in the corner. Now I don't want... I don't want it too dark. Right, so this little, so just put it as if it's coming onto the paper. Oops. Now, like I said, do this before you put it onto the cards, because that works. Sometimes it doesn't work properly. You know, you get an odd thing here and out there. Right, so now then you can now decide whether you want to, as you open the cards like that, or whether you want, when you open the cards, they're both like that. So I do tend to like sort of opening the cards and then sort of having a look. Right, put this out of the way. You know what's going to happen, wouldn't you? Right. I got it all over my fingers already. Now then, yes, I've got a splotch monster, but don't worry, we're covering that up. Now then, like I said, you can put a sticky there and there, so when you open the card, they're both opens. But I like keeping a little bit of surprise. Right, I'm going to put it on. Look, if you put the tape onto here rather than onto here, because you've got that 1 centimetre off, it might be wrong. You know, it'll be overhanging, and we don't like overhangs, do we? Put that as close to the edge as you can, and then give it a good burnish. Now I have to use a pokey tool because my nails, okay, they look pretty, but I had them done a few weeks ago, but they've got a bit, they're cracking. So, right, now that I've done that, okay, I put the sticky onto there, line it up so that, you know, it's equal top and bottom if you can. And then open it, right, you do that, okay, then you give it a slide so it butts up to the cards and close the cards. When they open it now, clever, isn't it? Now that I've done that, I'm going to put this on. And, you know, I know one of you will say to me, oh, you should have, you know, oh, no, you should have, sorry, that's wrong, will say to me, why don't you try diddly-dee-da? And, but for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. I might be able to take it off later on and colour it, I don't know. So that's one little element done. And I got this piece left over. Excuse me, I'll have a drink. I thought, ooh, I know what that could be. And I got out my whatever it's called, label punch. And what you do with these, you slide it in. Okay, keep sliding it. Oh no, it's going to go. No, it won't go. It'll stop. And then what you could do then, if it's not quite try and centralise it a bit better than I'm doing now. There we are. It's upside down, but doesn't matter. And then what you do then is you get, where's the other one gone? You get a little bit of a hole punch, and that could be your tack. But usually what would happen is that piece is down there. So there we go. You've got your cards, which is the first of the Blackberry Beauty, and you've got your upside down label, but it doesn't matter because what happens, you usually put the label on, it's usually upside down, back to front, or inside out. So that is number 1. Onward and forward now to number 2, but not today. So I hope you like that, and I'll see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye.